So we have Dr. Marathe sir with us. Then Dr. Shri Karveji is also there, SD Karveji, who is the Six Sigma expert, head of Six Sigma at Reliance Industries. Apart from him, we have Professor Hayavarna. He's from Osmania University. So we have Dr. Marathe sir with us. Then he will be taking the initial classroom study. Then it will be taken to the Six Sigma project head of Six Sigma, the implementation part of Reliance Industries. Talk to the students. So, one thing I would like to share with you, Professor Hayavarna, is right now over here University. Last time we just had last month one class, then we will be taking the initial classroom role for taken to the Six Sigma. Everybody has done a projection where the implementation part of this was a very reliable industry. Talk to the students. So, one thing I would like to share with you, Professor Hayavarna, right now over here University. Last time we just had last month one class, then we have once taking the initial classroom role for taking the data was everybody has done a projection very implementation part of this very reliable industry. One thing I would like to share with you, Professor Hayavarna, right now over here last time we just had last month one class, and we were able to classroom role for taking the data was everybody has done a projection very implementation part of this very reliable industry. One thing I would like to share with the Professor Hayavarna, right now over here last time we just had last month one class, and we were able to that we can do it for the students since right now there is no classroom because taking the data everybody has done a projection very implementation part of this very reliable industry. One thing I would like to share with the Professor Hayavarna, right now over here last time we just had last month one class, and we were able to all the students over here as well as right now there is no classroom taking the data everybody has done a projection very implementation part of this very reliable industry. One thing I would like to share with the Professor Hayavarna, right now over here last time we just had last month one class, and we were able to Pandit we can do it for here as well as no, there is no classroom taking the data everybody has done a projection very implementation part of this very reliable one thing I would like to share with the Professor Hayavarna, implementation everybody last time we just had last month one class to develop these analytical skills in the students or the chemical engineers so that they can evaluate the data and then come out with a solution for it. So Lean Six Sigma is one such tool which we thought is missing, and that is how we started up doing that. So that as soon as they start observing things, analyzing things, then probably they feel better. The understanding is better, observations are better, and probably the data collected they can evaluate and come down with a solution. So that is how Lean Six Sigma we started at IICHE. So just a brief introduction about Lean Six Sigma I've given, and I think now we can start with Marathe sir's address, and then I can invite Pandit sir and Sri Saxena ji in the end. So Salil, no, Rasik is here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think you can proceed with introducing Dr. Marathe.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Yeah.
Is it visible, sir? with them. Then there used to be a one-to-one mentoring also. And I have been tracking the career of the many bright engineers who joined Reliance. Either they are in Reliance or they are left, and they are all across the globe now. Just name a company, and you will find somebody who was a graduate engineer trainee is working there in Reliance. I don't think there is any organization related to oil, gas, downstream, upstream, petrochemical, and refining where you don't find the people who have gone from Reliance have grown. And the one major difference which I used to see between the people who are very good performing or a high performing is their analytical, I'll not say the ability, but more than ability, analytical aptitude. So everything what you do, who are participating in that, they will not only learn the tools of solving the problem, but more than that, they will build an attitude or they will build an analytical ability in their hand. And this all is a mathematics. And when you talk about a common sense, I remember I would like to quote what Einstein had said about common sense. Einstein says that common sense is an instinct of a man, and enough of it is a genius. So enough of a common sense, and from where it comes. So one of the typical parameters of enough of a common sense is an analytical ability and the analytical aptitude, which is say that the creation of a universe is a mystery. The creation of universe is certainly a mystery, but what all happened after that is nothing. What all happened after that is the mathematics, and this is what all you are going to do in this program. Simply improving your ability of the mathematics. If you talk about people who can quickly grasp artificial intelligence, which is about things, and the people who have an ability of this statistical tools or ability to understand the statistical tools and they have practiced on that, they will be much more successful in adopting the new skills which are going to rule the world. When we talk about read the McKinsey report, we talk about 12 disruptive technologies, and those 12 disruptive technologies, of course, the AI and machine learning, robotics, and augmented virtual reality. These are some of the things which have built lot many businesses. We talk about the B2C, lot many businesses have been built and which have changed the world. Now it is a time for the industries, and that is why we started IoT, we started calling IIoT, the industrial Internet of Things. Now it is a time which for industries to adopt all these new skills and look at what all it can add at any. There is a big trouble which we talk about the carbon emission. Today, when the COVID started, everybody started to talk about what country spend on the health, what are the health facilities, what is all required to be done on the health for next 4, 5, 10 years for each country. In India, although we spent less than 2% of the GDP on the health, now we're talking about spending 3%, 4%, 5% years to come. And potential to release a huge amount of carbon emissions. There are many reports from Lithuanian McKinsey Research from which, right from exploration of oil, it's upstream, midstream, downstream, all areas. So it is not only going to be the economics of the industry, but it's going to be a fight for the survival, where all these tools will become a mandatory and no more a luxury. We have number of simulation models today. We got many real-time optimizers which are using, and when the inputs of AI, the inputs of data sciences, when all those things are linked with that, then we have seen, we have done in last industry where a cracker furnace where we had a model to experience the fusion, and when we did the same model with the inclusion of the artificial intelligence, then that we how smart that model and how accurately it is working. We have seen many of those things. And for your generation, you do job, and I always say for chemical, mechanical, all kind of engineers, but all you have to get from your university, the knowledge and the skill is not going to be relevant for more than 12, 15 years of life, unless you keep on adding the skills. And for adding those advanced skills, it's the basic skill. It's not help you build an aptitude apart from the knowledge and skill which you get, apart from enhanced ability to solve the problem. It will become your analytical ability to look at the things. And when that becomes your key, all the new tools, all the new disruptive things which are going to rule the world, which is mandatory for your generation to learn if you want to, I will not say grow high in your career, but you want to survive in your career, then you need to. So it's a wonderful initiative by IISc, and very special thanks to Dhawan, who relentlessly keep on following with the people who have a knowledge in the industry at a very, very minimal cost to try to run this program. And I'll say it's a wonderful social initiative by ISAC to equip the engineers to become a great success, very great success in their career. So that is our, you are doing a wonderful job. And as I have promised him, whatever time, although I have graduated from Lion, but then I started working with American company, and most of the meetings happen now. They start from 8 p.m. But that helped me to have a daytime, so to be able to follow you when you are doing the business. And who really take this course seriously and build their knowledge and skill, learn the statistical tool, and develop an aptitude, I think it will be a great success. If you achieve 50% or more than that, it will be the somewhat 60, even if 20% it will be a great success. So I wish you all the best, and learn with utmost sincerity, because this is going to be a fundamental knowledge for your success. Whenever I come to a campus interview, and if a chemical engineer is unable to answer what is Q is equal to mCp delta T, many times I see people are unable to answer how do you calculate the heat transfer. And that is the time I ask them what is A plus B whole square. And they immediately tell me. I said, why do you remember? You are not remembering mCp delta T, but you remember A plus B whole square when you had learned. So you might have learned in 7th standard, 8th standard, you still remember that. So now for the next generation knowledge which is required, where if somebody wake you up from in the midnight and ask you some truth about heat, I should be able to reply. So that becomes fundamental skill how you are getting it. So once again, thank you, Dhawan, for inviting me, and I wish you all the best. And I assure you, my time, whenever you bring me, if I can add any value to this course. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It was a pleasure to have you with us. We have so lucky to have you for the entire journey. Just like really thank you on behalf
Banaras Hindu University and his PhD degree from ICT. From then he had University Department of Chemical Technology, University of Chemistry, United Kingdom, and then he worked as a research assistant and then as a research associate with Professor William Davidson, working in the area of carbon breakup and design of multi-phase reactors. After returning to India in 1990, he joined ICT as a UGC research scientist with professor grade and was subsequently promoted to scientist professor grade 6 in 1996. He was instrumental in starting a major activity and program in the field of hydrodynamic cavitation for intensification of physical and chemical processing applications. He has successfully exploited cavitation phenomena for a variety of operations such as crystallization, emulsification, nanoparticle synthesis, and processes such as esterification, oxidation, etc. on an industrial scale. Sir has won numerous national and international awards, including the Best Teacher Award by the Indian National Academy of Science, Sir J.C. Bose Fellowship of the Department of Science and Technology by the Government of India, Vishwakarma Medal by the Indian National Academy of Science, and the Fellowship of World Academy of Sciences. Sir is the holder of 15 plus patents and has 350 plus research publications to his name. In addition to his research contributions, Professor Pandit has contributed to innovations in teaching at graduate and undergraduate levels, demonstrating experiments for elaborating the physical principles of many chemical engineering operations. He is actively involved in working with communities in the area of harnessing solar energy and working with tribal population in extending chemical engineering principles for drying of farm and forest produce, water disinfection for potable water, etc. He is also president of an NGO named Land Research Institute dealing with energy and town planning sector. Prior to taking over as the Vice Chancellor of ICT, he was the Dean of Human Resources and earlier the Dean of Research Consultancy and Research Mobilization at ICT. Sir has also been the coordinator of ICT Center for Chemical Engineering, Education and Research since its inception in 2008. He is on the editorial board of 5 international journals and is an associated editor of ultrasonic sonochemistry. Sir has successfully guided and completed international science collaboration with universities from France, Australia, and Netherlands. He is also on the project appraisal and evaluation committees of the DST and UGC. Is currently serving as a member of the Board of Governors at IIT Bombay, and he has also been an active industrial consultant for many large-size national and international companies till date. We are greatly honored to have Professor Pandit accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, Salil. Your introduction is going to be longer than my talk, I think. But anyway, many thanks for a very kind introduction, and I really enjoyed listening to Sri Marathe's discourse and introduction. So, Dhaval, Mr. Saxena, Sri Marathe, all the participants, it's really a pleasure to address you all. And what Mr. Marathe really did talk about things which I was going to talk about. But anyway, what he said, I'm going to add few things to it. There are key sentences or key words which he used was a common sense. The second is evolution of that particular common sense in the form of logic, and then translating that particular logic in the form of mathematical expressions. Now, whenever you have studied mathematics, mathematics is considered as an ultimate form of logic. So if you have an impeccable logic, then that logic needs to be put or can be put in the form of mathematics. So whatever you system of common sense evolution which you follow, whether it is Lean Six Sigma or theory of constraints or total project management, TPM, any of these are all evolutionary techniques of developing common sense. And when you develop it to a sufficient level, you translate it in the form of quantification, the use of mathematical expressions, mathematical formulae. If you you see the history of science as such, you start from the Newtonian science and Newtonian physics, you realize that the Newtonian physics prevailed till late 18th century, early 19th century, after which it was an era of quantum mechanics, where the complexity of the atom and the scale at which Newtonian physics was unable to reach was being explained by the quantum mechanics and quantum physics. Similarly, look at the evolution of computers. The initial computers were in the form of abacus, the mechanical devices which essentially relied on Newtonian physics, and then gradually these devices got converted into digital computers, and today people are now talking about quantum computing. If you see the evolution of any of these activities, and it was very correctly pointed out by Sri Marathi, that this is going to be a must. Consider 50 years ago and the school children or a school student, and you ask him about environmental chemistry, asked him about the environmental sciences, there were no such subject in the school. But in the 70s, people started realizing the importance of environment, and environmental studies, EVS, started getting introduced into the school, and now it is now become a core subject. People have started realizing the importance of environment because people have started realizing the importance of sustainability. And whenever you think about the sustainability, optimized use of resources, optimized use of energy, optimized use of whatever is available becomes mandatory. And the Lean Six Sigma or such similar techniques essentially teach you to optimize your resources, which includes time as well. If you join any, let's say, a company which does retailing, then your time will be assessed in the form of man hours, and your services will be charged on the basis of man hours completed. And then you try to optimize that. So the technique of optimization and the parameter management optimize trends starts getting more and more complex, and then you start by optimizing that the explicit relationship between these parameters does not exist. Or even if it does exist, you may not be in a position to explain it in the form of simple mathematical terms. And that is where the data sciences or that data analysis comes in. But it is important for you to understand that when you rely totally on the statistical inferences, you lose the basic understanding of the mechanistic phenomena which is happening. Early 60s, 70s, you will find that all the designs were based on the empirical correlations which were developed on the basis of either empiricism or phenomenological understanding. All these models were phenomenological models. Now these phenomenological models started getting complex as the situation developed, and because of the interaction between the various parameters. It's not necessary that the end result is going to be dependent on one parameter. It may depend on 5 parameters or 10 parameters, and the interaction between these parameters became very, very complex to be used mathematically. And that is why you started looking into response surface methodology, then the optimization, and you started developing statistical correlations. At the same time, these statistical correlations are going to be the future. Indeed, as correctly pointed out by Sri Marathe, that without understanding of the statistical correlations, the situations and the events or the analytics is start going to become so complex that unless you understand or you try to understand without really understanding the phenomena, look at the end product, the end result, which is the optimized resource consumption, you will not survive in this game of optimization or engineering. So it is mandatory for you to learn the basics, the phenomena in your engineering sciences, and then try to understand or interpret the statistical interpretation and relate it to to your basic understanding of phenomena. So you start with the phenomenological models which you study in your college, and then you start looking into the possible statistical correlations which exist in your workplace, and you use your logic which is based on the phenomena which you understand to establish correlations between the various parameters and come up with a logic which will try to give you a quantifiable results and quantifiable output. So I am very, very happy to be here and see that all these people who are eagerly waiting, and as was correctly pointed out by Shri Marathe, it is the process of optimization, evolution of common sense, and this evolution of common sense is very similar. If I want to find a simile, and there are many, let's say, technique by which you can increase your spirituality. Somebody will attend Brahma Vidya, somebody will attend Brahma Kumari, somebody will attend Sri Ravi Shankar. There are multiple ways, but ultimately you need to evolve yourself. Similarly, in your own profession, you learn the basics in the course, you get your degree, then you start learning and start using the information and knowledge which you have gained in the course and start consolidating it, start adding to it. So do not ever miss out or do not ever stop learning. So the moment you stop learning, I think Marathe was very generous in saying that what you learned in your engineering course, you can use it maybe for 10-12 years. I will say not more than 5 years. If you do not upgrade yourselves in the next 5 years, so the moment you are outdated. And especially in the field of computer engineering, maybe where manufacturing is there 5 years, 7 years is okay, but computer engineering, by the time you graduate, you are obsolete unless you have done something along with your. If you do not upgrade yourself, keep learning and follow the steps which have been given in college, improve upon those potential and improve your intuition and common sense so that you can use it most appropriately and optimally in your profession and advance your profession along with your own increase and growth. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to say a few words to you. I'll be more than happy. If you have any queries, questions, we'll try to answer those. Thank you. Thank you, Dhaval. Thank you, Saxena. Thank you, Marathe.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So nice of you to hear. I'm always waiting to hear from you something like that. Because usually when I come and meet you, it is very difficult to hear much. But okay, I take your guidance from this. And real pleasure for us to have you here. We also have the right now once again, and I think all the students are really joyous and putting photographs with you. So the students are already taking.
to speak something? Hello.
I will introduce you, sir. He is the Vice President at IIT. We are lucky to have him with us. And
But start of a program, uh, nowadays we are starting this virtual program in the evening. But as a older practice, we always start our program in the morning. Okay? So I will say good morning. Everybody, students, I think they like to speak after Professor Vice Chancellor Pandit. So I will review all the points because nothing remains to be added in this, and it is very coupled and covered by all the students just we expect like Marathika very well said, 20% get a full advantage of this course is very good and 50 is very good. तो आप सब स्टूडेंट्स की तरफ से मैं मराठे साहब को या पंडित साहब को एश्योर कर रहा हूँ कि मराठे साहब हम सब लोगों में इतना साहस और कोशिश करने की आदत है कि हम लोग तो चट्टान पे भी लिखने की क्षमता रखते हैं. तो प्लीज डोंट अंडर एस्टिमेट ऑल माई स्टूडेंट्स that they will not complete the course, fulfill the target by put up to so all it is for you. The program is organized by IICH, but it is for the students, for their betterment. And Six Sigma, the best part is this: how to minimize their mistakes. Okay, and that is the total message in Six Sigma. So please demonstrate, and my good wishes are to you that you all will come as a winner in this course. Thank you, Dhawan.
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for your kind words and your presence. Actually is inclusive. Thoroughly he is a director and CEO of Class Private Limited and the Vice President at IICT. And also at the Indian Champions, he is the committee member, Deputy 17 Committee, also Vice President at Carbon Society. And also recipient of many awards from IICT, like Carbon Society, so we are lucky to have him, sir. Thanks a lot. So I think our Secretary Dr. Vicky Ghosh would like to thank and present us. Kaviji.
Okay, good evening. So, I again on the behalf of the IICT headquarters, I welcome you all. So, first of all, I'd like to convey sincere thanks to today's chief guest, to Professor A.B. Pandit sir, and our guest of honor, Marathe sir and Karve sir. So, I'd like to convey the message from our President, Professor Basavarao-ji was he is busy with some other meeting, so he could not maybe attend his program. So he sent his best wishes to all the students, those are participating in Six Sigma Yellow Belt and Green and Black Belt program. And also he sent thanks to all the dignitaries, chief guests, guest of honor, and our vice president and coordinator for the nice program conducting the orientation program today. And I would like to also inform to the students that this program, as our vice president told student chapter affairs, so we have started from since month of May, and this is the 16 batches for all programs is going on. So the Six Sigma, this is a second batch, but we had a total 9 subjects, and this is the 16 batches we are conducting. Around more than 3,000 students have participated total this internship program all over the country. And this fourth batch consisting of around 400 students. So we were unable to conduct this fourth batch, but we got lot of requests from the different institute, universities for their students to conduct another batch. So we have started this program. I hope that all the students will be benefited from these valuable courses. In this fourth batch, we are apart from the Six Sigma, we are conducting another 2 programs on the subject area of chemical process technology and petroleum refinery and petrochemical engineering. So IICT always try to help the student by doing different seminar conferences. This is the first time we are conducting under this amid of COVID-19 the internship program. I hope that this will continue for next year also. In the winter also we are planning to hold this type of internship program for the benefit of students. So ultimately this program getting great success with the help of the student participation and your sincere involvement in the respective program. So all the students are very much cooperative. We are doing good cooperation with the expert coordinator. So with your cooperation, it's become a popular, and I am getting many requests from different institutes that IICT should continue another certificate course in the special subject which is not giving in their regular curriculum, like process safety management and industrial hazard waste management. So with the expert from the industry also, I'd like to thank all the experts from the industry. Basically, we are inviting all the industry people to give the best training for the respective subjects. So I hope that you all will be enjoy and learn something at least from this internship program. And thank you, Dhawalji, for your tireless effort to make this program a successful. So all the coordinators are also doing. So thank you all. And if you have any query, you can write to the coordinators as well as the headquarter email ID is given. And also I am requesting another information that although I have circulated, once you will join the respective class, you just write your name and your email ID in the chat box, because that will be counted our attendance. So those who have forgot to mention, please write in your name along with your email ID in the chat box. So thank you all. Dhawalji, thank you very much for giving me also this opportunity to talk in this nice orientation program. Thank you all.
Abhijit, just give the announcement for SChemCon also.
Okay, thank you. So all the yes. So I already, many people have received already that this year due to COVID-19 pandemic, the SChemCon schedule at Kangu Engineering College month of September has cancelled, and the council decided for the student benefit that SChemCon would be conducted virtually from the headquarters. So already first announcement released. We have extended the abstract submission date. It was last date 25th August, but it has been already extended to till 10th September for first time. So we are requesting all the students, please take part in this SChemCon without traveling. You can present your paper, and we had a 20 best poster award category. So all the presenter in the different section will be getting best poster award. So there will be attractive of the certificate and prize money also. So to motivate you, we had a 8 session there, including MP Cherry award lecture. Those are research scholars, they can take part in the MP Cherry award lecture. And the other 7 sessions covered all the areas of chemical engineering. So irrespective of any research, you can take part. So please submit your abstract and you can take part in this virtual SChemCon to make this event a grand success. and our Vice President Student Affairs section are helping to make this event a grand success. So we are trying to do this program as a memorable for a first time in SCMCon in virtual mode. So thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot, Dr. for being here and giving our guest. And on behalf of President, actually, President is back at some serious issues at hospital later. He just put a message to me. So, but that is the reason that we were really eager to meet Pandit sir online. But I said, okay, I think there serious issues are there. I have to take care. But now,
Yes. President's the father-in-law and brother-in-law got COVID positive, so he is busy with that treatment, and also he is having some farewell function in his department. So by that.
So I think thanks a lot, Dr. Abhijit. I think the students have got a very good overview about how we have to proceed. And actually, we are lucky, sir, here that out of the first batch, yellow batch, 37 students, around 35 students have enrolled for the green and black belts. For black belts, we have a clause that we should not exceed more than 30 to 40 students. So we were able to shortlist and we can say that the people are also with us and immediately started with the green and black belt. We have one significantly Kalpana Mahapatra, and after that we can conclude the session now with just one or two feedback from the student who earlier attended the yellow belt. So Kalpana ma'am, I requested to give a quick little bit.
Thanks, Kamal, for giving the opportunity to talk in this platform. We are President, our Pandit, our guest of honor, and all very warm today. And my students are also interested to join this program. I have given, and Dhaval only gave today in our group this about this, because I was not having any idea about this today's inaugural program.
लाइव चल रहा है यूट्यूब पे क्लास का यूट्यूब पे लाइव पता नहीं कितनी देर चले, वैसे 15 मिनट की है.
And we are joining, and I'll tell you, our students, I'm professor and head of the department in the Science College of Engineering, Mumbai. Many of our students want to join this course, okay? So let's see how will they make up, because we have started our online lectures for second year, third year, final year, all chemical engineering students already. But as I discussed with Dhaval, they said it's in the evening and weekend, Saturday, Sunday, after 6:30 the lectures will be there. I think they will be able to make it. It's a very good opportunity and very good initiative by IICAG, our National Ground as well as our Saxena. I tell you, all my students, you have to be very much dynamic. You have to be very much.
अरे लाइव ये तेरे को लिंक भेजा, लिंक पे देख ले चाहे. लाइव आ रही है, वॉइस आ रही होगी. वहाँ चलो सारे बाहर प्लीज. अरे यहाँ आवाज आ जाएगी लाइव यूट्यूब पे. भाभी बाहर लेके कर दो प्लीज.
So be careful, and you have to learn, really keep on learning the things. And because of this COVID today, what is happening in the corona for last 6 months in India, and rather we are thrown in the face of various challenges, and these challenges we should make it into in positive way, and we are making it. What could have been happened down the years, 5 years, we are thinking of everything should be online. Today we could see it has come nearer, and we started already in a month's time. It's very good, and all my students, you should keep in mind that you have to keep on learning. Even Marathi sir said, I like very much the 12 disruptive technologies like AI, ML, data science, and what not is coming. In computer science, every year it is changing. That's there. And I wish success for this program to Dhaval and our secretary Abhijit. and our National Council members too. And all the best to you students. Keep on learning. Thank you all. Thank you, Dhaval, to be in this platform.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Yeah. Yeah. Even first lady chairman, IIT MRC chairman, I was the first lady candidate. That is true. Yeah, Dhaval, he's very much a good brother. Saxena is like my brother. He's a Dhaval's father. He's a Praveen Saxena. You are seeing, nobody knows, I think. Many people know, but students may not know. But Dhaval is, and he's telling that Saxena, Praveen Saxena, but it's his father. And really, Saxena is like my elder brother. And they are always in help. Whatever I need, whichever way I require, they are there. Really, thank you, Saxena ji. Thank you, Dhaval. Program.
I think just share your experience, past experience, and just furnish the world of science.
So I had undergone the yellow belt internship. So what had happened there is at the start we had some lectures by Harvardana sir, where sir took us through all the theory which was involved in Lean and Six Sigma. And data after the Americans, and then we also learned how to use a software called Minidap. We had that last time, so we learned how to use that software. Then based on that software, and we were given a project called improving the pen production. And so what we did was we assumed some data, and using that data, we use various tools which are taught to us, and then we did a small Six Sigma project there, and then we got some results which were not proper. Then we got guidance from the people, the evaluators. Then they gave us guidance and some pointers, and they told us to make some changes. So based the things which they told us were very helpful, and on the basis of that we made the changes to a project, and actually it became good. So it was a very great experience. While doing yellow belt itself, we got the chance to do a small project. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Salil. I think most important it's just 5 minutes earlier. We should anybody would like to share their experience in the community? Can you share? Actually, if you are doing something,
yes, okay. Let me tell you.
yeah, so actually, everyone wants to know he has a vast experience.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. I just want to wish all the students all the best. Very good. That's very motivating talk that you had. But there's nothing more can be said. But Dhavalji is always asking me at last moment to say something. Okay. So it's alright, and I wish all the students all the best. These are all important techniques, and it will go a long way. Yes, all will be useful. Yes, thank you and all the best.
Thanks a lot.
Sure, Madam Chano.
So have you asked one of the evaluators you input to our students in the live projects, and Okay, sir. So again, thank everyone for attending this orientation. Starting of our
ये वो ट्रांसफर है
thanks to Pandey sir,
इसको ये पिला दो पति
Pandey
को
sir, especially for taking part in vaccination.
बात भी
Una madam, Dr. Vijay,
कोई ऐसे ना तो आवाज़ वहाँ जा रही होगी ये देखो आपको मैं दिखाता हूँ देखना सही आ रहा है ये लो ले ले कोई ये देखो ये लो यूट्यूब पे चल रहा है और अपनी फोटो लाऊं देखो इसको पीछे रखना स्टूडेंट टीचर सब स्टूडेंट टीचर सब देखो अब आ रहे हो मैं आ जाऊँगा
thank you, Dawal ji.
देखो आ गया
Thank you very much. All the best to all of you.
करण थोड़ी देर ले जाओ मेरा काम हो जाएगा